single file for long.
I bet they won't either. And there's 13 laps is an eternity at the end of the Daytona 500. And
we got trouble already on the restart here. Mike Skinner in the 23, Travis Quaffle in the 77, and they're spinning out through the grass. Caution is out again.
John Andretti just piled into Mike Skinner hard.
How in the world did that happen?
Well, Darrell, either somebody missed a gear or somebody's motor coughed. Now that's Skinner's car. Andretti's looks worse.
I was just thinking Skinner was 10th. He was running 10th, having a great run.
And Darrell, he was one of the cars that did not pit. You just wonder, those tires are hot. Did he spin those tires when he accelerated on the restart?
Well, that's obviously what somebody did up here. We'll have to take a look at it and see what happened.
After Skinner got turned sideways, this car of John Andretti's just pile drove into Skinner's. And now it rolls to a stop, and rescue crews will go to his aid. There is John. He's okay.
Well, look at his steering wheel. That's a hard lick. He bent. See how the steering wheel is warped? Knocked the fire out of it.
Can't even see out the windshield. Besides the windshield being dirty, the hood is turned up all in front of it.
And they're going to talk to Mike Skinner, who hands his helmet out of his car.
What a shame.
Takes out the earplugs.
Let's see what happens.
Climb out.
Here
Watch the top of your screen, the top two cars. Just out of frame. There we are.
Oh, Skinner gets into the back of Ryan Newman, who hits him into Carl Edwards, and then here comes Travis Quaffle. It's just a chain reaction. It's no different than if you were on the highway and somebody in front of you started to go. It's kind of like sitting at a stoplight. Start to go and then stop before you have a chance to stop.
It almost looks like it started up there at about Kurt Busch, the 97, or Jimmy Johnson in the 48. They just started getting into each other.
Even Dale Jr.'s lagging back. There's a huge gap between Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon.
And Mark Martin squeaks through once again, as does Rusty Wallace.
Rusty's been so lucky the last 2 times, and the mark was in. Up against the rev limiter there.
Casey Kane.
He got hit from behind.
Let's watch from Dale Jarrett.
Clear by 3 off Sterling. Clear by the gun spinner. Stay low, stay low, stay low, stay low.
He got the 9.
All clear, all clear. Everything.
It starts way up just behind Dale Jr. right there, and just everything accordions to the back where you just don't have any more room.
When you're back in the pack, you really can't see around the car in front of you. You're just anticipating what the start's going to be, and then the spotter says go, and if you happen to go and the guy in front of you doesn't, this is what happens.
The later in the race, the more you try to anticipate.
You got to have a good restart here. That's all you'll hear from your spotter.
From our cable cam.
They'll get on you constantly, the crew chief and the spotter will. Now, look, you've been lagging back a little on these restarts. Let's get up here. It's the last one. Let's get going. And this is what can happen.
And what's a shame, Travis Quaffle in the 77, Mike Skinner in the 23. They've overcome a lot of problems today. Was up there in contention, at least for a good top 10 finish.